Okay, why don't we call the meeting of the Redevelopment Authority to order? Would you, item 1, call to order? We've got that. Could you please call the roll?
Yes, Kendall DeWarrick. Here. Jerry Henry Gillis.
Here.
Carol Carls.
Here.
Ted Penn.
Here.
Lisa Vandenhoven.
Here.
Joe Van Derzen. Julie Van Stratton.
Okay, we've got a quorum. Why don't we go to item 2, which is approval of the minutes of the April 28th, 2025 Redevelopment Authority meeting.
Motion to approve and accept.
Got a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Been moved in second to approve the minutes. Any discussion? Not all those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Read them all over.
Motion carried. Okay, item 3 is a public comment on matters not on the agenda. Comments made during the public comment period shall pertain only to matters under the jurisdiction of the Redevelopment Authority 6-3F DPMC. Is there anybody in here that would like to speak under public comments? Try it again. Is there anybody that would like to speak?
Hearing none.
No. Okay, I guess we don't have anybody at this time, so we'll move on to the next item. Annual election of chairperson and vice chairperson. We've got to go through that. Anybody dying to be either one of those two?
You gotta talk a bit louder. We don't have mics.
Okay. We've got to elect the chairperson and vice chairperson for this coming year.
Okay. Sure.
So is there anybody that's interested in that? If you are, now would be a time to speak up. Julie's, I haven't seen.
They're not
Oh,
working.
they're not working though.
Oh, they're not.
See, that's the problem. We got to try to get it picked up through this, which isn't that easy, but
You're the chairperson,
I'm the
right?
chairperson currently.
Well, and who's vice?
Julie.
Julie. I make a motion. Or
No, not Joe.
do you want to discuss this, or I'd make a motion to appoint the same two. Any discussion?
Yeah, she hasn't been here for a long, long time.
Who, me?
Julie,
Julie? Oh, well,
make a
are you
motion.
showing your hat in the ring?
No, I'm just saying, if we have a person that shows up every week, I make a motion that we re-elect Ted as chairperson, if you'd accept it.
Well,
I would, I guess, unless somebody else is
That's a
going to
motion.
do
Hey, you
it.
got a second?
so you
I'll
want to split
second
it
that.
and discuss the chair
Yeah.
first?
Okay.
I
So we have a
no problem.
motion and a second.
I have no problem. I'll second that.
Yeah. We've got a motion and a
I
second.
second the motion of Ted.
Yeah, we have a motion.
Okay, any discussion? Not?
You're doing a good job. We'll keep it.
Jerry, you got to talk up to. We don't have any mics, and you just. Did you call for a vote yet?
No,
Oh,
No.
okay.
but right now I'm going to.
Okay.
He's letting this sink in that he might be
Okay,
serving again.
let's take a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, motion carried. Okay, so now we're on to the vice chairperson. Do you know, as long as we're talking about Julie's attendance, do we know how many meetings she's made, let's just say in the last year or any, do we have any stats on any of that?
I didn't look that up, so not right at this moment. I don't.
Why don't you be vice chair?
You got a perfect vice chair right down there.
I think it would be nice to ask Julie if she wanted to be vice chair before we just elect her or re-elect her. So,
Why don't we just put it off for a month?
yeah, I was just gonna say, can we have some behind the scenes conversation about that before we?
As the chair, would you do that, Ted? You talked to
Sure.
her.
Oh, everybody got the agenda, didn't they, through the email?
Yes.
Yeah, through the email.
Did you get about the election?
Yeah.
Did you think you ought to be here?
Well, if nobody, first of all of the people that are present, that's a good point, Joe. But the people that are present obviously would be interested in throwing a hat in the ring. If nobody here, if someone is, then this is the time to speak up. If not, then I think we owe it to Julie to ask her if she wants to serve again.
I don't have any problem putting it off till the next meeting.
The
And
agenda.
She may not have been able to make it.
Did she call?
No.
Okay. I'm not defending anybody. I'm just
Sure
saying,
sounds
if we have nobody who is willing to serve, then we have somebody who is currently in the position.
Any of you gals down there, are you interested in maybe being vice chair?
I am not. I'm going to be rolling off the RDA. They're finding somebody to replace me.
Carol?
I would be Ted's backup for when he's not available, which is pretty rare, so that's fine with me if,
I make a
If
motion
Julie-
that Carol be elected vice
No, I
chair.
think, I
I
make a
think you
motion
should-
that Ted contact Julie and make sure that that's explained and understood. And then do it for the
Yeah.
next meeting.
Yeah.
I can't fucking believe you.
let's do it. Let's talk to her and bring it back here next meeting.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah, I do too. So can we just table that?
I don't,
What? What are we doing?
I don't.
Ted, I can't, we
know
can't
that-
hear you at all. What are you
I
saying?
said, Joe, that I think we should talk to Julie, meaning Ted should talk to Julie and understand it and table it for the next meeting. As a
Table the
courtesy-
election?
Pardon me?
But the agenda went out. Did you folks read the agenda?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did it say anything about annual election of chair and vice chair?
It says that, but that doesn't mean we have to necessarily act on it.
Right.
We could table it, part of it.
I
Just
think
say
we
we're gonna
agreed
bring it
on
back.
Ted being the chair.
Can we
As a
fill the one
courtesy-
position and table
As a
the other
courtesy
one?
for the amount of time she's put in thus far, I think we need to have a conversation with her. And if it's
Yeah.
not her, it's probably Carol or Kendall by default. 'Cause it doesn't sound like you're interested, Joe. Are you interested?
Pardon?
Are you interested in the vice chair?
No, I would take it, but I'm not interested. I'd rather have somebody else do it. Somebody
Okay,
in
so
Senate.
it's probably Carol or Kendall, but I think we should ask Julie first. As a courtesy for the
Yeah,
time she's
I don't
spent.
think tonight's,
It's not imperative.
no.
I guess you send the agenda out and say there's gonna be election of chair and vice chair, and the vice chair doesn't show up. That tells me that vice chair is not interested maybe in being vice chair.
Or
we
had a
don't know that.
conflict.
Pardon?
Or had a conflict this evening.
Okay,
So,
so we postpone until next month?
Well,
I
until
make a
our
motion.
Until our next meeting.
That's
That
Might not be next month.
we have already elected Ted Penn as our chairperson, and we table the vice chairperson for further discussion. I make a motion.
I second
That's
it.
what we do tonight. Thank you.
okay. It's been moved and second to table that and tell our next meeting for further discussion. We'll bring it back. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
Okay, we've got passed. We've got one no, but
You all voted on that, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
it was close.
We're just checking.
We have a chairperson. I just want to make a comment that Ted, you do a great job, and whoever is going to be your vice chairperson, since you make almost all the meetings and you conduct it quite admirably, that vice chairperson is not, in my opinion, a big deal.
No, just, we gotta have a,
And when the two of them aren't here, you and I have conducted the meeting. And you ladies will get your chance too. I mean, that's just, Ted does,
the chair and the vice chair in here, we don't have a quorum. Okay, moving
okay,
along.
let's move on to introduction of city manager Kim Flom. Kim is back. She used to do these meetings.
Thank you. So Kim Flom, city manager. You know, I have been trying to make my way to all the boards and commissions to say hello. This is the first time I've been on the agenda, so I feel very, very special about that. I know I was out of town for a conference the last couple times you met, or we're out of town, so I'm happy to be here today. I'm especially happy to have a little time on the agenda because, Jerry, I do want to thank you for your long service with this likely being your last meeting. What an incredible legacy to leave the city. You all do so much to spur the growth and the business development of the city. You're a really important group like all of ours. I'm very happy to be back. It's been a wonderful 4 months on the job, getting to know the organization, meeting with all of the employees, getting reconnected into the community. Pere is truly a special place, and I feel very honored to be here. So thank you, and I can answer any questions, but I'm glad I was able to pop in and say hello.
No, we're happy to have you back.
Welcome.
yes. welcome
Very
back.
happy.
Okay,
Even Shaw's happy.
well, good. All right, let's move on then to item 6, consideration and possible action on a De Pere home improvement loan for Sue Brosig, property owner at 618 North Clay, De Pere, 54115. Quayson, would you like to
Absolutely.
kick that off?
Yeah, so this here is our second application for the Pere home improvement loan this year. The RDA awarded the first one back in April. I also wanted to see you guys an update on that first one. That one to Christy Pikus was approved by the RDA and then also approved by the Common Council. However, when she went to go start the construction, the prices had increased a bit from the original amount that you guys had approved. After talking it over with the city attorney, she advised that we need to just go straight back to council for a higher amount. I believe it was $4,000 more, which was the difference. So I just wanted to give you guys an update that the council then reapproved her original loan, her loan for another $4,000. So we didn't have to come back to the RDA since it's already approved by council. So just wanted to give you guys a quick update on that. And that was the property at 608 North Clay for Christy Pikus that you guys approved in April. So this one here is one of her neighbors, 618 North Clay Street. She is looking to remodel her bathroom and also add in 5 new windows throughout the house. So it's an exterior and interior project. But this one, Ms. Brosig is looking to borrow $20,000 from the home improvement loan program. We can go up to $50,000 for a resident to approve their property as long as they fall within our criteria of underneath the $300,000 of the property, the median income property, and that they meet our income thresholds, which Ms. Brosig, does meet all the qualifications for this. And she's still within the threshold of less than, I think it's the loan to value is going to be around 50% of her remaining mortgage and this mortgage as well too. So again, she's looking to borrow roughly $20,000, $5,500 for the windows, and roughly about $14,000 for the bathroom remodel, which is pretty much complete gut job and model of her bathroom as well. Looking at her interest rates, we are looking at roughly about 2.7%. With that is the interest rate for the 10-year Treasury notes. We do 1.5% underneath the 10-year Treasury note. So this will be amortized over 15 years. Her payments, she will start her payments 6 months from when the council approves those payments. So each loan applicant will have a 6-month grace period before they pay their loan back. If they would like to pay back sooner, they're definitely welcome to do that, but that was one of the stipulations that council wanted, was that 6-month grace period. So this is where we are right now. She's looking to borrow $20,000. Yes.
Did you say it was income property?
No.
Oh, I thought I heard.
No. This is homeowner. You have owner occupied.
So is this a single person? You know, a family or?
A single person. Correct.
And this is not in a TIF district?
No.
It's residential. It's
Yep. Residential property.
I thought we
No.
did. No. When did we start doing this?
Beginning of the year.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is our second one.
This is our 4th loan. Yep. So we started last year, so this is actually the 4th loan.
Second one this year.
Okay.
Second one this year. Correct.
Okay. I didn't know we were in that business.
Well, it's basically a loan. It's not.
I understand.
We're not giving them money like
No,
with
but every
Façade.
homeowner,
as a right.
every homeowner can come to us, right?
Absolutely.
If they qualify.
Yeah, if they qualify. Yeah, we've been marketing. We've been marketing the program quite extensively over the past 6 months. So we are definitely getting a lot of calls. Some folks have inquired about it, but they did not meet the qualifications. Either their income was too high, or their property didn't meet the loan to value amount.
And how many years
Can you
old
give
is
us a little
the
synopsis of what the qualifications are?
That's,
How many years old does the house have to be before they're qualified?
It has to be built before 1984. It has to be underneath the city's median assessed value. I believe that is $305,000. So if it's underneath that, they qualify. And if it's under if it was built before 1984.
Thank you.
Joe?
And it's citywide, just not specific neighborhoods there.
Kind of answered the call. Okay, what about income qualifications for the person?
Yes. Yep, so we have that. So we have recently we changed it to 125% of the county median income. So based on the family, so a family of 1 up to a family of 8, you qualify based on their income, as long as it falls underneath that category, or underneath that amount, then they qualify for the program.
And there's a lien placed on
Absolutely.
On the property. So
Absolutely, yes. And
city is pretty much guaranteed payment.
yep, so it becomes due if they sell the property before the loan is paid back, then we have our lien on it, so then we get paid from that. We're basically taking a second mortgage position on their property. So if they sell the property, or if they stop being the homeowner, so if it turns into like a rental situation, then that triggers also for them to pay back.
So it's single family or whatever, homeowner though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Single family homeowner, yes.
Yeah.
Owner occupied single family.
Yeah. Anybody else have any
I
comments?
just have a question, like when we have facade grants, we have a certain amount of money in the budget to distribute. What do you have in terms of dollars to distribute for this, if this is the 4th one?
I think, don't quote me, but I believe we're probably around 400,000 remaining.
Remaining?
Remaining,
Okay.
yes.
Good to know. Thank you.
But hold on to the side grants, it will be next.
What's the pool of funds, the source of the fund?
This was from the leftover ARPA funds.
We've approved 3 of these already.
Correct.
When does our amount of money that we have the loan run out?
We have a few more to go.
There's not a deadline.
There's not a
Well,
deadline.
Okay.
no.
But under a tax increment funding,
No,
about redevelopment.
It's not,
or
it's
whatever,
not, it's not a
it's nothing to
TIF.
do with
This has nothing to do with that.
Nothing to do with TIF at all.
Totally separate.
Totally.
Why is it being run by us?
City money.
City money.
We expanded
It's a
our
redevelopment.
duties and responsibilities
Oh.
last year to cover housing.
Okay,
It's a redevelopment of properties. Period. Yeah.
all right.
I make a motion to approve.
Okay, we
I
have
second it.
got a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Not all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Okay.
Lisa or Carol that approved, seconded?
Lisa.
Okay.
Okay, then item 7 is consideration possible action on facade grant request for 301 Main Avenue, WD 906 Gavic Holdings LLC. You want to take that one next?
Sure. So this year we have an application by Mr. Tom Gavic, who is here in attendance tonight. This is a application for facade grants. It falls within our TID district, so facade grants are within TID 7 and 15, I believe, for those. So this basically covers the exterior improvements of commercial buildings as well. So Mr. Gavic is looking to, if you look into your packet, some of the stuff that is looking to do. So for 301 Main, this one he is requesting $30,000 facade grant. The property is eligible for $30,000 facade grant due to the length of the project, or length of the property. So I'm sorry, TID number 9. So this one, it was awarded in 2011, so I definitely want to make sure with that. I know Ted and I, we had talked about that, but this was awarded a $10,000 facade grant back in 2011. However, with that, we basically just have to be over 10 years of doing your facade grant, so he's well over the 10 years for that. This building is part of the Main Avenue Historic District. So with this, so if you look at kind of a breakdown, looking at do like replace like the operable windows on the first and second floors, replace the storefronts, add some painting, do some utility work, do some concrete work, do some landscaping work, and some structural work. Goes a little further, more detail into your packets that you guys received over there, as well as a detailed site diagram as well that Mr. Gavic has provided for this property. But at this point, from staff level, we see we are in support of this project, and we definitely are requesting that, or recommending that you guys approve the $30,000 facade grant for this property.
Questions?
aren't they putting another door on the side or something, wasn't it? When I was looking at it, wasn't there some structural things done to the outside in the back or?
In the back of it,
Yeah, as far as entrance or something?
there will be some, so if you're looking at, go back to the picture here. So some of the stuff will be like with the windows and then also a door on the back as well.
Yeah.
If you wanted to jump in with any comments here, but, you know, so there will be stuff, landscaping stuff that will be added, you know, a stage, concrete work there as well. And then also, yeah, so there will be a side door as well put on.
There was a side door, but it was closed, right? It was bricked up. So they're putting it back?
Can we
Yeah, that may be.
open the meeting?
Why don't we,
and,
we got to open the meeting if we have anybody speak. So
Yep.
why don't we open the meeting? Can you please come up to this table, give us your name and state your address and,
Are you making a motion to open the meeting?
yeah, we'll make a motion. I'll make a motion to open the meeting. We have a second.
I'll second.
It's been moved in second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. So then we just need your name and address and,
I'm Gavic, 1818 Rainbow Avenue.
okay. So if you would like to ask him a question about some of this, or else you'd just like to talk about it, go
Yeah,
ahead.
just a general, because we're gonna be talking about 305 next. So if we think about this, I own both these buildings, which also comes with the alley next door, which doesn't, that alley doesn't qualify as a facade. So, ultimately, we're gonna be just fixing up both buildings. We did renovate, 301 in 2011. But the back entrance, Joe, that you were referring to, which has that big glass block that sticks out on the south facade.
Yeah.
And there's just a single entrance right now. That's going to end up becoming the main commercial retail entrance for both buildings. So when you come to 301 and 305, you're going to come through the current now Credo 301 entrance and come up into the building. And then we're going to blow a hole in the wall that'll go into Pasquale's, which then will go all the way out to the alley, which that entrance just got put in a couple weeks ago. So for 301, the scope is going to be all the upper windows, which are pretty relatively cheap windows. Those didn't get replaced in the 2011 renovation, so we want to update all the upper windows. We'll update all the painting and doors on the front, but that facade won't be replaced. The south facade will get a brand new storefront. It'll be a double retail entrance into the building.
Do you have apartments above?
No, this is Credo's current office space, and it's
Speaking of
open
Julie.
from
So
first level.
so the upper level is just is office.
Julie's.
Yeah, yeah, and that's all. We're gonna move Credo out, and there'll be a new new businesses that'll be in the building next year.
Tom, what is the concrete work
We might go.
scope?
Yeah, so that's scoped for next spring and summer. So that's going to be on the site plan that's in the packet. You'll see behind that double door entrance that you'll go into the back of the building. All that is private parking now behind Swallows and Credo, and that's what we're going to redevelop into sort of the backyard of the pier. There won't be any parking back there. There'll be one dedicated parking for the 1915, which is the Airbnb above the Squallies. And there'll be a food truck dedicated spot that will rotate a food truck in that backyard space. And then the rest of the space is going to be outdoor fire pits and seating and big shade structure. That southern facing facade is super hot back there, so we want to get some shade back there. So that work will all be done next spring and summer.
Is there a firewall between the two buildings?
No,
No, okay. But they're two separate,
two
totally
separate buildings.
And-
Now with me owning both buildings, there's a little more flexibility from the fire chief as far as what we can do in putting a hole through the wall. Going to the walls.
Many years ago, there was a door in the middle facing east, right?
Yeah, there was.
Is it currently bricked up?
It is bricked up.
Do you intend to reopen?
We might, depending on what we end up putting on the first level and whether we want to access that east facade as far as outdoor seating. That might be an option.
Entertain a motion? Motion to
Sure.
approve?
Well, oh, we have to close first, right?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
we got to come back into,
All right, before we, okay,
if you got anything you'd like to ask Mr. Gavic, now's the time to do it, because once we come back in, then he's not,
does staff
I'm gonna
approve
stay,
this?
so there might be questions on 305.
yeah.
If staff approve this,
Yes.
I make a motion, we go back to close.
I'll second.
Moved in second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Okay, now you can make a motion. If you'd like.
Make a motion to approve?
I second.
Moved in second, any discussion from anybody? Not, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Okay, so then we're gonna go to the next item is consideration of possible action on facade grant request for 305 Main, WD 907 Gavic Holdings. So if we would like to have him speak about that one, we should open it back up again.
The motion to open the meeting up?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Okay, do you want to kick it off first, Quaison, or do you
Sure.
want to
Yeah.
set
So
this?
again, so now we're just moving next door to 305, same property owner, Gavic Holdings. Mr. Gavic is here as well. This property, with the square footage, the linear square footage, this qualifies for $10,000 in the facade grants. And looking over the numbers and what Mr. Gavic is proposing on this side as well, the redevelopment work for the facade grants, for the facade. Again, if you look in here, you know, there's going to be north storefront, east storefront, essentially kitchen fan. There's also going to be replacing the windows on the first and second floors of this property as well. A new door, some painting that will take there. So we're looking at roughly about $34,000 with this, and he's eligible for the $10,000 here. So staff is on board with this. We've been working with Mr. Gavic on his plans for this building for quite some time here as well.
Is there anybody living upstairs in this one?
This is what's called the 1913. It's a new Airbnb short-term rental upstairs. If you haven't seen it, by the way, it's got
We
some
did.
great art that we exposed on east.
Is that piece of dirt between your building and the next, who owns that?
I do.
Oh, you do? Can you do something with that? Are you thinking of,
We are.
I mean, that's been vacant and not used for 100 years, you know?
Well, you obviously haven't been there then on Sunday night, one of the last 4 Sunday nights. So yes, we've cleaned it up. There used to be a huge double staircase that came off of that into the alley that accessed the apartment upstairs. We took that off last spring, I think. Cleaned it up, put utilities in, so it's all prepared for whatever. We may even look at putting a roof on it someday. We're not going to do that short term, but all utility, we put all utilities in panels, something like that. And I've just put string lights up for now and have some outdoor furniture out there. And then we just started a music series on Sunday nights that has live music and Foley's Pizza and Nicolay Ale Works, who's a new brewery that's starting up in our downtown that we're giving them some exposure this summer. Their legs still. So yeah, this will be an L shape. So the alley will then turn to the left and go into the back where all the private parking is behind both buildings right now. And that alley and that backyard space is going to be all, we want that to be super activated with customers and people just hanging out in our downtown.
I'm just curious about one thing. Are you going to do anything with the front door?
I'm sorry, Ted, I didn't.
Are you going to do anything with the front door of the Pasquale's? Because you go in there in the winter, you probably know what I mean. It really lets a lot of,
Yeah, so that whole, the north storefront is going to get all completely replaced. It'll bring it back and place now. If you go back to that photo of the building. So that white space above the storefront right now is just covered over. So that we're going to take all that out, put a brand new one in that'll match 301. And then we'll deal with the front door of Pasquale's as well, which actually is we've just recently painted it, and it's actually a very nice door. It just doesn't have good
Yeah.
seal around it. And then it'll get, we've begun painting it already, and the holes, both buildings will get sort of a paint upgrade that will match each other and go good. So,
All right, anybody else have anything else they'd like to ask them? Well, we're open yet? If not, we can come back into closed session.
I make a motion, we go back into closed session.
Second.
All those in favor?
Hey,
Aye. Now we're back into our normal session, so we could have a motion now to do whatever you'd like to do with this thing going forward.
I'll make a motion to approve 305.
And then moved in second to approve 305. Any further discussion that anybody has? Okay, if not, all is in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Okay, I guess you're good. Thanks for coming
yeah,
in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for all your volunteer work too, appreciate it.
Okay, we just need to adjourn then.
Make a motion to adjourn.
second.
Moved in second to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.